Right now on CBS 12 News this morning, despite a rise in COVID cases, it is expected to be very busy at airports in the next few days. What you need to know as you head out and while you're traveling.
Plus, new treatments to fight COVID and the Omicron variant on the way to South Florida right now when the shipments arrive and when you or your loved ones can take advantage in hopes of lessening any symptoms right from the start of infection.
And COVID-19 cases are on the rise in Palm Beach County schools just before kids leave for the holiday break. What school leaders are doing to control the spread.
You're watching CBS 12 News this morning.
Well, it is finally a cooler start to the day. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sam Kerrigan in for Matt Lincoln.
I'm Ashley Glass. We are loving the cooler temps after some rain yesterday. The temperatures have dropped. How long will this cooler air stick around, though?
We better get over to Jen so that we can find out.
Oh, there's a beautiful view behind you guys of the beach and starting to see the sun beginning to lift up a little bit, bringing a little bit of some twilight out there. Not too bad right now across the region. Look at this. In Okeechobee, clear skies. Palm Beach, clear skies. Stewart, clear skies. And cooler temperatures too. We're starting out in the middle and upper 50s currently in the Treasure Coast, 59 degrees in Stewart, 57 in Port St. Lucie, 60 in Indiantown, and sitting in the lower 60s in the Palm Beaches. Look at these nice cooler temperatures compared to this time yesterday when we were tracking rain and mild muggy temperatures. We're now sitting about 10, 13 degrees cooler since this time yesterday. So it is a very nice start to the day. We will keep temperatures in the lower 60s heading throughout most of this morning, but then into the mid-afternoon, or early afternoon, we'll be back into the upper 60s, struggling to make it out of the 60s throughout the day today. Look at these afternoon highs, only in the middle and upper 60s in the Treasure Coast, near 70 degrees along the Palm Beaches. Sunshine, pleasant and dry with a breezy northwest wind, 10 to 15 miles per hour.
All right, Jen, 6:02 right now. We are getting our first look at the roads on this Wednesday morning. Traffic Tracker 12 heading north on I-95 right now through the West Palm Beach area. If you do have an early morning drive, we're not tracking any issues on our major highways or on our side streets.
6:02 is the time. Right to our top story now. This morning, health experts are predicting the Omicron variant will explode in the coming weeks. And if that happens, it will likely put an enormous strain on our healthcare systems yet again. So right now, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows that COVID transmission's high in just about the entire country. That's everywhere you see in red considered high transmission. And the new numbers coming in show that Florida reported nearly 13,000 new cases on Monday alone. That's the most in one day since September. New research shows the risk of household transmissions is nearly 3 times higher for Omicron compared to the Delta variant. 1 in 5 hospitals nationwide is expected to have staffing shortages within a week. But will those projections change our holiday-related get-togethers? Should they change things? Our Terry Hornstein is reporting live from Palm Beach International Airport this morning, where the rush is on, people traveling coast to coast. Terry, how are things looking right now?
You know, it's really getting busier and busier as the morning goes on. Take a look behind me here. You can see the line just building, people heading out for the holidays. We've even seen some people with Santa hats on, ready to head out, ready to celebrate. And despite the rise in COVID cases, it's only expected to get busier here at the airport by tomorrow. AAA says this is a dramatic increase compared to last year. The numbers are not quite at pre-pandemic level, but still expecting a 184% increase from last year. Some people have had to change their holiday plans because of outbreaks in their own families, but overall, many people are sticking with their plans this holiday season. A lot of people who didn't get to see family last year are making sure they will this year, despite the potential risk.
I'm just happy that this year I'm able to have just my grandchildren. Prior to that, it used to be 30, 35 at the dinner table. But we are observing, and we will be cautious. It's the best we can do.
Some good tips as you head out, of course, plan ahead. Wait to wrap presents when you get to your destination. You don't want TSA unwrapping them for you. And of course, as always, give yourself a lot of extra time since the airports are going to be packed, a lot less than they were last year. It is going to be very busy today and tomorrow. And remember, a very important point here. Bring your mask. We already saw a family of 6 here at the airport who did not have masks. Luckily, we had some extra, so we helped them out. But make sure you bring your mask. It is still a requirement while you're in the airport and while you're on the plane.
All right, all great tips there, Terry. Thank you. It is 6:05 right now, and we are taking a live look at the White House where President Joe Biden addressed the nation about the federal response to the pandemic. The president made it clear that unvaccinated people face the greatest risk of infection and serious illness from COVID-19. The Biden administration is now stepping up efforts to get people their shots. It will increase pop-up vaccination sites and federal testing sites across the country, purchase 500 million at-home rapid tests to send to Americans for free starting in January, and it will also deploy additional troops to help overwhelmed hospitals.
6:05 right now. This morning, Palm Beach County is expected to receive a shipment of 3,000 doses of AstraZeneca monoclonal antibody treatments. It's supposed to make COVID symptoms not as bad and make you less likely to end up in the hospital. The treatments become so popular that some sites are getting overwhelmed, like this one in Palm City.
All of a sudden in the last 3 weeks, it's gone, haywire again. We've done almost 700 in a week, where we didn't do 700 in 2 months.
This morning, monoclonal antibody sites in Broward and St. Lucie counties will reopen. They were closed yesterday so the staff could train ahead of these new shipments coming in.
Well, this morning we're noticing COVID cases across the Palm Beach County School District are on the rise again. Take a look here at their COVID-19 dashboard. You can see for a second straight day, the district is reporting more than 200 cases. We're looking at 207 yesterday, with the majority of those among students. You can see, though, for weeks before this, cases were extremely low, but now they're popping back up again before students go on holiday break tomorrow, and it's raising concerns among some parents.
I want my kid to go to school and stay safe. I don't want to keep her home because she missed out on so much last year. But I'm to the point where I want to keep her home because it's not worth the risk.
In January, the school district may expand a voluntary testing program where students can get tested every morning. If they test negative, they can then go to class, and if they test positive, they would need to go home. But for now, the district says it will continue sanitizing all schools over the holiday break.
And right now, the Health District of Palm Beach County is hosting mobile vaccine clinics for kids 5 and up. You see all the details listed out here. Catherine E. Cunningham Elementary School in Canal Point opens at 8:30 this morning, then this afternoon. Gladeview Elementary in Belle Glade will host a clinic starting at 12:30. They're doing it a little different there. They're offering both the pediatric Pfizer vaccine and the adult vaccine. Parents, you will need to be there for your kids to get the shot, and you'll have to sign a consent form.
At 6:07 now, the ESPN is reporting that the National Hockey League athletes will not compete in the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing over COVID-19 concerns. So far, the NHL has postponed 50 games because of outbreaks on teams, including the Florida Panthers, and they paused the season through Christmas. The league had until January to opt out of the Olympics without financial penalty. Now they'll use that time in February, when they were supposed to be at the Olympics, to reschedule games.
This morning, we're learning that Capital One Beach Bash in South Beach, it's canceled. You guessed it, because of COVID and the rising caseloads here. Organizers posted this on the website, letting everybody know what's going on, saying increasing logistical and production challenges related to the pandemic led to the decision. Capital One Beach Bash was scheduled for December 30th.
Be sure to stick with CBS 12 News for complete coverage on the Omicron variant. We'll have updates every day for you here on air. You can also get more information about testing and vaccines online at CBS12.com and by downloading our free CBS 12 News app.
6:08's the time right now. Still ahead as we're getting you ready for the day ahead. You have to see this wild brawl. The whole thing was caught on camera at Miami International Airport. We're going to show you more of this, find out what started this whole thing, and how security will be handled this morning in case there's another dust-up.
Plus, trees toppled on cars, roofs ripped off of homes, and one Florida community now in recovery mode after a tornado touched down yesterday. More of the new video coming up in 5 minutes.